What up, guys? We're back at it again right here in Brays Bayou. It's Milo here from Random Casts. We're still trying to catch some bluegill, but this time I'm pretty confident. I've got some new tackle that we're gonna try out and see if they finally can get hooked on. So, I'll see you down there. Alright guys, today we brought the same tackle from all the time. This is the Subco and the Daiwa right here. But we're gonna put these aside and we're gonna talk about the river a little bit. Here, let me put these down. Right now the tide of the river is real super low. Right there where that rock is at, the one that I'm pointing at right here, that one right there, the water is usually above that. Right now is super low. And with this cold front, it's kind of, it feels great. And there's fog over the just on top of the river, flowing down with the air. Isn't that cool? I hope that the camera is capturing that, because it's real nice. So yesterday that I came, the water was above that rock right there, which is real crazy how they change. The tide changes from a day to another. It's real amazing. And yesterday that I came, I brought my father, and there were some kids right here, some of our friends that were just hanging out right here, and I actually recorded them on the camera. And my father caught a red drum right here next to those pillars on a piece of worm. But unfortunately, I didn't realize that my camera had a lot of footage, and it couldn't record anymore because the memory was full, and it didn't tell me until I started downloading the files. So all of that footage is gone. But good thing is that I captured the release vid of the red drum, and I caught it on my phone, which I'm gonna put it at the end of the video. So stay tuned so you can see that. All right, let's get straight to fishing. Hopefully this weather change doesn't affect the fishing. Usually the people say that, a lot of people say that it gets really good when it's cold, or it gets really bad when it's cold, but I really don't know what to believe. Well, we're about to see if what they say is true. So the tackle that I'm using today, or the change that I did, is I downgraded on the hook size. This is a size 6 bait holder hook with a real small 3/4, not 3/4, I don't know, 1/8, 1/4 bullet weight right there, and the floater right here. This one doesn't have no weight right there. We're just gonna throw it back. Man, this weather feels real nice. I wish Texas could be like this all the time. Alright, so here's the piece of worm. I'm gonna throw it right there near the rock. Well, I'm really not seeing any fish around, which is kind of concerning, because they're usually right here. They're usually in the rocks, right there. The rocks, in between the rocks, they stay right there. Remember, the fish that I released right here and the crab was about to bite me? It was right there. So I'm just hoping it goes well. Alright, we're gonna throw it right there. I lowered down, I put the little what's it called, float a little bit more on top of the thing. Alright, we're gonna cast it out right there by that pillar. Let's see. There we go. Alright, we're just gonna leave it there and see if it bites. Oh man, we're getting good bites right now. I think they stole my bait. Oh no, but they almost did. Look at that. Whew. Let's see if we can catch a little fish with this piece. Alright guys, we finally caught a freaking bluegill. There we go. Look at that. There we go. I told you I was pretty confident on this setup right here. Look how he's hooked. Alright, we're gonna take this off and check him out. Look at this beautiful creature right here. Hopefully y'all are seeing him quite well. I'm pretty sure this is a bluegill. Well, it's a type of sunfish. Look at the pectoral fin right there. Ooh, he's very warm. Going back to the water. Here, let's help him. I'll put you back. One last look. All right, let's put him back. Here, hopefully I don't fall. I can't go all the way down there. Those rocks are slippery. So, let's see. There he goes. Alright, we've caught another one. And this is a smaller, real small bluegill right there. Look at this guy. There we go. Alright, let's take the hook out. Let's put him back. I'm gonna use one of these guys as a bait, but this one's way too small. Alright. Let's throw it back right there. Oop, we've got it. Alright guys, we've got a nice bluegill on. That's actually bigger than the ones that I've caught right now. Oh, it's a beautiful one. This is a sunfish. Well, of course it is. This is a bluegill right here, or probably a yellow-breasted bluegill. Man, this is a beautiful one. There we go. Look at this guy. Here, hopefully y'all can see him. Say hi. Look at his mouth. Man, the colors on this guy are real nice. Alright, we're gonna let him go. Alright, let's let him go right here. Oh, he just disappeared. Alright guys, we're getting bites and all, but I'm gonna change up the situation right here. My rig, I'm gonna take the float off, and I'm gonna leave the hook on with the weight. Let's see. And I'm gonna put a whole worm on there, and I'm just gonna cast it out as far as I can, right there, and see if anything bites. Hopefully catfish. I'm aiming for catfish, or nah, carp won't bite on this. Well, probably it will. But I'm not gonna go that far. I'm just gonna chuck it out right there. There we go. That's fine. Alright guys, so yesterday I went to the store, to the tackle shop, and I got me new swim baits right here. This is a sporter shad right here. This is the one that I've been successful on. The one that we caught a bunch of bass last time. I use these right here. But with that, I bought something that I've never used before, and I think I will catch bigger fish with these monsters right here. They're the same type of semi bait, but bigger. Look at that. I'm gonna try one of these out and see if I can catch anything right now with my bigger rod. Alright. Alright guys. We're hooked up. Oh, damn it. Man, that was a big one. That was a big one right now. Look at that. Look at that. Completely took my bait. I knew I was going to catch something. I was going to get a real huge bite with the big old worm. Well, we're going to try it again. We're going to put a bigger worm on there. We're going to cast it out at the same spot because we've got a nice bite right now. Alright, we've caught a nice fish right here. The same old little bluegill right here. Look at this fish. Alright guys, unfortunately the fish that I just caught, he gill hooked. He got gill hooked, and if I released him back, he would probably suffer a lot. So instead, I just made him bait, and we're gonna be using this part right here as bait. Alright, we're gonna cast it out as far as we can into the river, probably into the deepest part. Hopefully we put our little float on there, 2 1/4 weights, which is half an ounce. And here, let me show you the hook. This is what hook is this? I don't remember what hook this is, but I've caught gars with this hook right here. I could use smaller ones, but I'm gonna use this one right here. Alright, let's throw it out. I have decided to change the bait spots, the big bait spots right there, and then we're gonna put it on a rod holder right here, because since there's a strong current, it takes the float all the way down to where the bridge is at, and then if I get a bite right there and the fish slides through to one of the, what are they called, the pillars, or the concrete pillars, it can break off my line, and I wouldn't want that to happen. So we're just gonna set it down right here, and hopefully it runs or something. I just want a catfish. A nice catfish, a nice sized catfish. Hopefully it bites on the bluegill, or most likely I will need mullets, but when I get my cast net, I'll get some mullet and hook it on. But for now, let's keep on fishing with the worms. Alright guys, we just caught this, my dad just caught this redfish with a piece of worm right here in Brays Bayou. We're gonna let this guy go. There we go.
Oh my gosh. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, he's
that way.
right there. Right. Oh, I see him. He's right there. He's right there.
Yep.
Don't drop your phone. There he goes.
There he goes. I finally caught my bluegill that I've been trying to catch all these times at the bayou, man. It really took more time than usual. That size 6 baitholder hook really did the trick. I'm gonna have to be using those more often, definitely. Sadly, after those baitholder hooks, those bluegill that I caught, nothing bit. It just shut down completely. I ran out of worms, and I used those swim baits that I showed you before, the shads. I used the small ones and the big ones, and nothing bit. It was just completely shut down. I went to check on the big piece of bait that I used, the bluegill that I used, that I threw out there. I reeled it in, and it was still intact. There was still a whole piece, no bites on there. So I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's probably me, or with my luck, and the weather. That's probably the only things that I can think about. But if y'all enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below. Please subscribe, share with your family and friends. It's really gonna help out a lot. And leave a comment down below suggesting where I should go, or what other baits that I should use. You know, like random baits. You know, whatever. Let's see an example. Like, hey Milo, use a piece of Cheeto. That's really gonna be a big win for me, guys, because I can buy the Cheetos, eat some Cheetos, and use them as bait and catch fish with them. Also, I want to give a real big thanks to y'all guys that have subscribed to the channel and have been supporting me on this route that I'm taking. It really helps out a lot, guys. Definitely. I am gonna be fishing different areas, different spots around here in Houston, and I'm gonna be using the same setups that I'm using right now, the same equipment, unless y'all suggest something different. You know, I'm always open for different opinions. I'm down to do them, definitely. But until it comes, stay safe out there, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.